Yeah, live.
RPG.
Hey, turn the music
Good
down.
evening.
Woohoo, turn that music down. Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh, Kevin
Welcome
Mahogany was
to-
right. You do peak the audio. Shut up.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to RPG Revolver. Tonight we are doing Star Junkers. And I'm going to be running this shit. So buckle in, babies. It's going to be interesting.
Put it up. Put the buckle up.
Buckle in, buckle up, shut your mouth. I'm in charge of this shit tonight. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
God. He's in charge.
I'm already drunk on power. Modicum of TNT powder. Well, let's go around the horn. Everybody, I am going to be running this. I will be the Star Master. It's so lame when I say it out loud, but I love it nonetheless. I'm Frakes. For those of you who are just joining us tonight, I'm going to go to my left. Introduce yourself and your character, Toker.
Okay, that's your left, but on the stream that makes no sense, so now you failed.
Whatever.
Continue, Toker.
Can't see the stream.
I would just like to say that this is the first night that Frakes has run, and thank you. And this is the first night that Noob is producing the stream.
Hosting.
I don't know what the word is. I'm the technical director.
Sure.
So we're going to be butting heads all night.
There's going to be mistakes. That's going to be fun because we're just playing a game.
Yeah.
And in that game, I am playing a character. I'm Toker, by the way. The character's name is Thule. Thule is a mushroom man. Thule is a arcane mushroom man. And Thule is one of those hippie metalheads. Instead of following the real hippie music, he was very into whatever this universe's version of Tool and Deftones and shit like that is. That's what he follows and listens to. So he's very much got his third eye open, and he can be a little annoying when he gets into his musical rantings about why his shit is cool and yours isn't.
Nice.
And I think he's the captain. I don't think we really discussed that. Who's going to be the captain of our ship? It's going to be me.
Put your foot down now.
To give you, there's Spock, who I think this guy is. He's Spock. He is not charismatic. He's a logical, mystic thinker. So, if you had to compare him to, he's definitely no Jean-Luc Picard, which is the best captain of all the captains. Kirk can suck it. Jean-Luc Picard is where it's at, but I didn't want to. I couldn't be Jean-Luc Picard, so not even pretending. So I went with I'm a Spock type captain.
Pretty sure Kirk did suck it, like any chance and any time. The original horny bard. All right, whoever's next, get on it. Doggone it.
Well, we've met our captain. It's time we meet our pilot then. I'm the ace pilot, Phoenix. A Shiren, the bug race from the book.
Shiren. Played by Kevin Narowski.
But I found an alternate racial ability where someone from the race, which shares a hive mind, is born separate from the group, and that is what I like the sound of that. Where normally they are all worried about the population and learn things from the culture and all that. I, being born separate from the hive mind, was able to. I solely focused in on piloting and ships and that type of stuff. I don't know how to fix them, but flying them, none are better than this one.
So you're playing a free thinker tonight. Don't strain yourself. That might be a little difficult. Just have fun.
But not only am I the pilot, I'm also a vanguard. So I have some cool special abilities that will pop up in the combat. So
a monk bug.
A what? Don't be shy.
All right, I was just chatting in the chat, but I'll go next because I don't think Matt has his characters done. Do you, Matt?
Yeah.
That is the face of a man.
Well, he's no Terrence, who would be making his character right now.
Yeah.
Starting
I'm totally
off.
got mine made. So
I'm playing an orc named Gorlock. Let me pull up my character sheet. Because Toker let me borrow one of his books about the orcs from 40K, so that's what I decided to make.
Mm-hmm.
My gender is
Cool.
green boy. My size is medium. My race is orc. My alignment is orc, also known as chaotic neutral. I hit things, and I'm also an engineer, and I fix it by hitting things. Oh, and I have a pet called Captain Glitchy. He's a glitch gremlin, so it's a lot of fun.
Oh, great. Well, Junkers is an appropriate. Star Junkers is definitely a group name.
I even took the feat that lets me re-roll an engineering check by hitting it.
So you're
Very
definitely
nice.
you are playing the if you believe hard enough, it'll work.
Yeah, he actually buys. He doesn't use credits. He does use teefs, but everybody's so afraid of him that they just accept it. That's in
I
my
like
head
this.
canon. Oh, and my weapon is my fists.
You
There's a
punch
lot of
things.
soldier stuff that lets me unarmed strike shit real hard. And I got these silly looking eggs too, and that doesn't work.
Eggs.
Yeah, you.
He had a stroke.
Yeah. Silly
No,
looking egg.
No, he's an orc. If you believe in it enough, it
It's
works.
these silly looking eggs. If you pull the stick out of them, they explode. Lots of those.
If you believe in it enough, it works.
So that's my
Okay.
character.
Going hard
Dude.
on that character.
Dude, I
die.
must say, I love this character.
Me orc, me hit.
Hey, I'm
Rub
Matt.
some
I'm playing a character called Gorlock, and he is a gray, which is I guess probably the most stereotypical looking alien thing, especially if you enjoyed 80s sci-fi movies.
If you're from America, if you're from Italy, it's the reptilians.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Franks.
Greys are an American alien.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yep, I didn't do my research, I guess.
Well, you were raised on X-Files, so
Right.
They are out
This
there.
is true. This is true. So Gorlock is a mystic class, and he is the ship's healer, and he has some skill in piloting. Should the need arise, and he can shoot, play the gunner's role if that should come up fairly well. But primarily, he is a supporting character for the team and taking care of them. He has a lot of telepathic abilities as well, which is why he's on this scrapper ship. He tends to not like to be in large crowds or busy planets or busy cities, and so this small ship that's usually out in the outskirts looking for junk ships and things like that seems to bode well, and he doesn't have to worry about too much mental activity from a lot of the crew members, so that works in his favor as well.
Yeah. And scrapping really is a thinker's game.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta know what's worth taking, what's not worth taking. You gotta be kind of smart. I get it.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, I think we've got a good balance of that, so.
Yeah.
Those guys don't fill up buggies full of garbage for free, like that's money they're thinking about. That's scrapping.
Each one of those cans is that's 5 cents return deposit.
Yeah, it's like throwing nickels out your window. What are you doing?
Ooh. By the way, speaking of technical difficulties, I forgot that my mic is through a different line, so there's going to be a lot of typing where I thought I was muted. Yay. It's learning. I
It
thought I
means
was
I
trying
can't go back and watch this
that's-
episode because your keyboard, it's nails in my ear holes. I hate your keyboard. I hate it.
to love it.
If you're sticking with us through Noob's keyboard, thanks.
Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack.
If not, we understand.
No, we don't.
No, it's going to be fun. Stick around and have fun.
Just think of it as sci-fi ambience.
And really, honestly, most listeners don't hear the keyboard sounds as often as Toker does because he's our group's editor.
Yeah.
And goes through and removes 90% of Noob's keyboard for the world to be free of that pain when he can.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to edit this one.
No.
It's fucking live.
That's why we go live now, so I can be lazy. Actually, we're going live now so I can be lazy because Elden Ring comes out next week.
Hell yeah, it does.
Does it really?
Yeah, it comes out next week. I can't wait.
Matt, get it so we can play together. Come on.
Yeah.
I want to, but
Is it going to
I
start
don't have
off
enough self-control to buy it,
cross-platform?
honestly.
I don't know. I hope so.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm not getting it to play with y'all. I'm getting it to play with me. And maybe Tyler, because me and Tyler have beat every Souls game that has co-op together on it. We just re-beat Dark Souls 1 together.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's so good. It did not get me in the mindset for Starfinder. So
No.
that's why I fell asleep watching Ghost of Mars last night.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice. This game is going to have that level of technical intelligence and follow through.
Ghost
Not a
of Mars.
flashback.
That's the one with Iceman in it, right?
His
Yes, Iceman. Yes.
It's Val Kilmer, right?
No.
No. Ice Cube.
What's the Mars movie with Val Kilmer in it? Red Planet? Red something.
No.
There was one out in roughly the same time as Ghost of Mars.
If it's not Ghost of Mars or Total Recall, I don't know what movie you're talking about that's on Mars.
Yeah, and if it has Val Kilmer and it's after Willow, I don't know what movie you're talking about.
Apparently,
Willow
Dave
was
just
after
said,
Top Gun.
Oh.
What was Top Gun?
I'm not sure.
It's a volleyball movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a big sports guy.
It's about 70% of Grindr profile pictures.
how do you know? Toker. It's not a sandwich finding.
And wait. Batman Returns was after Willow. You had to have seen the Batman movies.
Ooh, we got
Val
some
Kilmer
info.
as Batman. He had nipples.
Got some info from Dave. Ghost of Mars is better than the Kilmer flick.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so there was a Val Kilmer movie. Thank you, Dave.
I think you said Ice Cube.
It is Ice Cube.
Yes, it has Ice Cube.
Thanks, Dave.
That whole cast brought their D game for Ghost of Mars.
Yeah.
They phoned that shit in, and it is delightful. Thank you, John Carpenter. You're a fucking American hero.
All right, Frakes, stop stalling. I think it's time.
I
Up
agree.
your hole. I got my notes right here. I was about to say. Thanks for the segue, noob.
You're welcome. Now hop on.
Segue.
That's what he's known.
Speaking of Ice Cube,
Yeah.
Speaking of Ice Cube, you know what has ice cubes? Space.
Comets. Comets are made of ice. Planets, stars, star systems. Okay. You are Star Junkers, a subcontracted salvage crew of the Subdrift class ship, the Tardigrade. You work freelance, picking up contracts whenever anyone calls to offer paying work. You do whatever you need to get by. You have dabbled in light bounty hunting work. You have worked as a mercenary guard crew for low-level organized crime, and even participated in some mild piracy. Each of you have your own personal code of ethics, but as a whole, the crew of the Tardigrade is pretty morally ambiguous. Morality won't put food on the table or keep the ship's fuel cells charged. Today marks the third month since your ship has seen a payday, honest or otherwise. Raw materials, supplies, and rations are beginning to dwindle. As you cruise through the black ocean of stars near the diaspora, brainstorming as a crew on how to resupply, an alert sounds. Salvage ship tardigrade. Stardust Shipping and Scrap has received recent reports of a derelict starship relatively close to your last known location. Are you available for contract? End message.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Okay, as soon as you answer in the affirmative, another alert pops in with all the information about which quadrant of space near you the ship has been spotted and which sector you need to head towards.
Anything that we know about this sector of space?
Give me is it physical science?
Oh, let's roll a dice.
Roll some dice.
Woohoo! Ooh, I can roll dice. I can do that. Yeah.
I got physical science.
Me too. I got all the skills, I think, somehow. I got a miss bonus for something.
I did not roll well.
How does the orc for 40k knows anything?
I got a 14.
So did I.
I had to roll a 13 for that.
Oh.
Okay. Anybody else got any higher physical science?
I have no physical science to roll. Oh, wait. There
Is
are
geography-
I can't roll on it, right? In
There is.
Starfinder?
You need to be
You have to be trained.
trained.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought initially.
All right, so what you know with a 14 is that this section of space is pretty far out there. There's not much nearby. You can get there in a few hours from where you are just on impulse because you are a sub-drift engine. Your ship has a sub-drift engine. You can't hop into the drift. You just stay around the diaspora and find whatever you can find. So you don't know much,
Okay.
but it's out kind of in a backwater area. It'd be weird that there's a derelict ship that's worth anything, but if Stardust Shipping and Scrap is sending you an alert, then there's either something on the ship that they want or there's a reason that they know about it.
Well, hell, let's do it.
All right.
Phoenix, go where I tell you to.
Roger, Captain. I'm on it. Oh wait, I say that
slowly turn the music up.
no.
My
I
ears.
speak to everyone telepathically. I have limited telepathy, and you're used to me just sending you my words in your minds.
Orc don't
That's
like
a
that.
nightmare, honestly.
Don't do that.
going for that real creepy vibe. Cool.
I'm inside you.
Aw.
Like an earwig will burrow in. I'm in your ears.
If I get that
So-
message, you guys hear a lot of loud clanging from the engine room as I start the engines.
Yeah, fuel cells are getting kind of depleted. So as you know, the engineer, you would cut the engines and kind of drift along for a little while until it was time to turn. Then you'd crank them back up and make the turn. But anyway, y'all are headed out that way. And as y'all are approaching the sector, you start picking up, your sensors start pinging. And there's an array of debris and detritus surrounding the area. Detritus!
It's the magic word. This is vodka.
Is it vodka?
This is
Is
not
it?
vodka. This is Soko and ginger.
And a rattly ass metal cup. Thanks,
Let's
Kevin.
rattle the metal can right next to the microphone.
Professionalism. So yeah, you see that there is a ship floating amidst this massive sea of scrap metal.
Let's throw a scanner out there. Let's scan the ship, see if we pick up anything.
Okay, you'll need to get a little bit closer to the ship through the through the field of debris. Phoenix,
Okay.
give me a piloting check.
Piloting. Heard.
That's my catchphrase. Don't say that.
Rolled a 9, so that is a 21.
Oh, that's a gracious plenty. You definitely slip and slide. You take a little bit of cosmetic damage, but nothing that the ship doesn't get from just your normal flying. Things pinging off. As you get closer, who does the scanning?
Me, I think.
Science officer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's science officer that
Or magic
does-
officer, so I can roll a mysticism check instead of a computer's check. For scrying, I'm gonna magically scan for the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a magic mushroom.
Yeah.
he's mystic.
I just
mushroom.
got it. It took me a second.
Well, all right. So go ahead and give me your mysticism check.
Oh. I rolled a 3 for a total of 10.
Okay.
Julie, do you need some help over there on the scanner?
I mean, I don't pick anything up. I think it's fine.
The only thing, you don't pick anything up from the ship, but as your scanners are going through the debris, you do ping back. These are starship parts. These are blasted apart, charred ships. You
Oh,
see
no.
a few bodies floating in the frozen void, but you don't get anything about the ship itself.
Does
But
the ship come up as like a void of it, or I just didn't roll high? Like I scanned it, but I didn't pick anything up.
Okay, I'll say this. It didn't come back as a void. You scanned it, but you didn't pick anything up because that ship's made out of something your scanners don't quite recognize. It's an interesting metal, but that's all you can tell.
Now we're intrigued.
And I hope so.
What would be, investigating metal? Is that an engineering check? To learn
I think
about
that's
metal?
a physical science check.
Physical science? Yeah, that makes more
But you
sense.
probably have to get out there and actually see it for that. I don't know. That's not my call, but
It would be
Maybe.
either physical science or profession geology.
Well, none of us are losers, so I'll roll a physical science.
But you won't know yet because your scans didn't.
yeah.
Your captain
Not enough?
didn't
Okay.
roll high enough with the scans, so you'll have to
Loser.
get closer. Now, how do you want to approach this ship? Because it's way too large for your tardigrade to tow.
Is it so large that we could land on it?
Yes, you could dock. It is possible for you to dock on it. And you would know as a scrapper, whenever you go to a derelict ship, it is standard practice to dock, make sure there's no survivors first, make sure that there's nothing, no parasites, nothing from the void got in, and you're not towing back, a world-ending virus to your home base.
Okay. Then yeah, I think we should dock. I was in my head. I was like, should we shoot out the crybaby? Anybody remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah.
Is what we're doing illegal right now?
No. Y'all are under contract by a government agency. Well, not a government acknowledged agency.
Oh, okay.
You're not in contested space. You're in almost uncharted territories, basically the border of the diaspora, far out away from any civilization. It's kind of like you're towing a car on the edge of the swamp.
Word. Then yeah, Phoenix, take us in, land us on that ship.
Roger, Captain. Oh, rolled an 18 for a 30.
Okay, So you swoop through this sea of debris. You use your little arms on the front of the tardigrade's tow ship to knock out pieces of parts and, ship fuselages. And as you're doing so, a body bounces off of your viewport. Anybody want to give me is it mysticism to determine what things are?
I think that's life
Depends
science.
on what
Life
they
science.
are.
Life science.
Ooh. Sure.
There's some things that do require mysticism, but
Right.
life forms are life science.
Oh wait, when you're trained in something, you have to have a rank in it, right? You just can't have
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the no stuff. I'm the really good at piloting.
28. Unless,
28.
Parlick, you're mystic, right? Or physical science? Do you have physical science?
Well, this is life science.
Life science. Same thing.
Okay. So as Phoenix is whipping this ship at incredible speeds, because space is really big,
Mhm.
you catch a glimpse of boonk, this thing flying off your port, and just because you rolled high enough, you catch a glimpse of it. That was a
Captain,
goddamn
what was that?
space goblin,
Oh.
Not a
That was
green
a-
boy.
corpse of a space goblin.
Oh.
I'll go suit up.
Yep. Well,
There's-
it was dead. It was.
Yeah, if
it
there's one dead one, there's 10 live ones somewhere, I'm sure.
was-
Initiating docking procedures, Captain. Extending life arm.
As you go to dock, you realize there is another ship already docked where you would dock. You're going to have to tether to this ship and spacewalk.
Not in space.
Yes. Now, it is standard procedure for the tardigrade. Everyone has a set of either magnetic boots on their armor or jump boots, jump jets for their armor. I'm going to go ahead and say that now. That's just, you operate in 0G, you scrap in space. It only makes sense that y'all would all have access to some form of mobility in 0G.
Yeah, it's called a fire extinguisher. We have to take those with us in space so we can pick where we fly
Yeah.
to.
I definitely prefer the magnetic boots option, especially after having watched all of The Expanse.
Mm. So yeah, you swoop around the ship. You see that where you would normally dock on a ship this size and of this shape, that spot's occupied.
What kind of
Captain,
ship
we
is
have
it? Oh, what kind of ship
Ooh,
is it?
that I can roll. Hold on. Ooh. 14 plus.
What are you rolling, Kevin?
Yeah,
Knowledge about the ships. I know ships.
What skill is that?
It's at a -5 because I'm an ace pilot.
He's not even.
I haven't asked for a roll.
Culture.
All right, yeah, I'll give you that. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 14 plus 8. So 22.
Okay.
And I get a -5 to the DC because I'm an ace pilot. I know ships.
And you do know ships.
You don't know shit. Huh?
Yes. This is an Eoxian ship. It is a long-range scouting ship.
And the Eoxians are the undead, correct?
Correct.
Captain, I don't like the look of this. Eoxians.
Now, you also know, with a culture check that high, that Eox sells its ships to anybody who will buy them. A lot of Drow gun runners will buy Eoxian ships, especially the single-seater units, because they're fast and they're agile and they can run blockades with them. You saw a space goblin. It is very possible that space goblins found an Eoxian ship and just with their innate technological knowledge have reworked it to fit their tiny little bodies. Or it could be someone from the corpse fleet.
Hoping it's a goblin. They're probably easier to kill. But yeah, I don't think that's going to stop us. It's nice to know that somebody else is on the ship. But if it's the Eoxian, and normally undead fly those, when we get closer, maybe we can figure out if it's been changed, so someone who's not undead could use it.
Very possible.
Could we scan it to find out if it does have its own closed system? I'd imagine scanners could detect the air bubble basically in space.
Well, here's the thing you want to think about though. If you scan the ship and there's someone on it, they're going to know that they've been scanned, just like you would know if you were scanned. I don't know if y'all just want to go in guns blazing or if y'all want to try and sneak your way onto the ship.
I prefer guns blazing.
Even space goblins aren't. I mean, they're not necessarily. I mean, there's no good or evil, right? I mean, we're just.
Yeah.
So
Everything's kind of a moral gray area.
Yeah.
Except for the Aoxians, because they go out and kidnap people and bring them back to replenish their numbers.
Ooh, your prejudice is showing.
Yes.
Right. But
I'm the bug race. We just try for your reproduction.
What was that, Matt?
I'm saying we don't know that. I mean, that's the race that's on this ship, because we just know that that's the make of it. So Parlak would suggest that I think we're okay to go ahead and scan.
I mean, legally, this is our ship, right? We've been contracted to take it.
We have a legal contract to scrap it.
Sorry, space train.
Space train. Oh, that seems like a dance show from the 70s, right?
Come on
It
down
played
with the
nothing but
space
Jefferson
train.
Starship. Yeah, you
What's
could
your word?
hail.
Go ahead.
You could scan the ship and try to hail them if you wanted to. And like you said, you don't know if they are Eoxian, if they are the undead, or if they're space goblins, or if they're another salvage crew, or just someone who happened to find it. You just don't know unless you ask.
Right.
Let's hail them. Send out a hail, see if they say anything.
Hail.
Hail.
How the hell are you?
Sorry, my accent is thick.
It's orc.
Do you identify yourselves as star scrappers of the Stardust Shipping and Salvage?
Yeah, I'll say I'm Thule and then just regurgitate what you just said so I don't have to say it again.
There is a void after you send your hail out. It is as if you shouted into a canyon with no echo.
Or into space.
Or into space, yes. As if you just opened
Almost
the window.
like that. Almost exactly like that.
Ooh, could I intimidate them?
The space? The
Well,
void?
Since no
Can
one
you
answered.
intimidate the void?
Well, they didn't answer back.
Roll me and intimidate to see if you can make space echo.
Okay. That's one of my better skills. I don't know what you're laughing at.
You failed.
No, that
You
gives
failed,
me
you idiot.
a
You can't make
17.
space echo. There's no air.
Listen,
No,
I'm believing real hard right now. I'm an
Yeah,
orc.
if you snarl into the radio, answer, I'm going to rip your balls out of your nose. nothing happens. It's the same. It's almost as if the communications just don't reach the ship.
Just
All
a side note, the orc has a radio, but it doesn't go to anything except us. We set that up to where it doesn't leave the ship because he's been known to say horrible things like you just did.
Yeah, I don't like computers either. I'm glad you helped me fix mine.
I hope we have a computer person, because it ain't me either.
So
I can do that too.
Terrence just said in space, nobody can hear you reverberate.
I like the idea that the orc just thinks of a computer as a flattened rock with lightning in it.
Yeah, that's what it is. What else would it be?
Yeah.
I got one, I just don't like it.
All right, so you hail them. Nothing happens.
Guess we tether up and go over there.
Suit up, baby.
Very well, Captain. Setting tethers.
As you spin around the ship and scan, you see that there is a spot that you could tether up to with an actual door or a portal that will open to an airlock.
Okay.
This is why I wanted to give y'all some jump jets or some sort of way. Give me a piloting or gunner check for your tether grapple.
Why gunning? out of
Piloting
curiosity?
check. 15, so 29. Or no,
Yeah.
27.
27 will definitely get it. You shoot your grapple out and it connects without damaging the outside of the ship. It just electromagnetically hooks. You pull the winch in and you are basically parked in a geosynchronous orbit with this other ship as it's tilting and listing.
Yeah,
dead
and
in
we,
space.
just to make it clear, we are attached to our salvage ship, not the Aoxian ship.
If that's, whatever you want to do. If you wanted to shoot toward the
I
salvage
want to
ship,
shoot towards our salvage ship in case whatever controls that Aoxian ship detaches and wants to fly. We are not linked to the Aoxian ship.
I thought that's the ship we were going to investigate first before we.
We can investigate either. I want our ship to be attached to what we have a contract for.
which is smart, and that actually tethering to a ship you're not contracted for could be seen as an act of aggression.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
international tow laws and whatnot.
Exactly. You're not towing somebody else's car that
they're in it still.
Yeah.
Sir, this is a drive-through. Why are you towing me right now?
I got a contract. Out of my way.
All right, so y'all are now in geosynchronous orbit. You're going around each other. Everybody's kind of linked together.
Mm-hmm.
I take it y'all get into the airlock and are ready to shoot
imagine.
across?
Yeah, we set to. We're gonna investigate that Aoxian ship first. Does it have another entrance besides the one that is, I imagine, lifelined across to the main portal that has it attached?
Hang on. What? You want to know if the
Does the Aoxian ship have two doors? Or is it small enough that it only has one entrance and it's linked to the...
Yeah, I was picturing the Aoxian ship like the fighter pilot things from Star Wars, like
exactly
just one seat, guns, and a little bit of cargo.
There's more than one seat, but there is only one entry into this, and it is linked up with the airlock. Ooh, brain farted.
Yeah, it's life linked over.
Y'all, how are y'all wanting to investigate this? across the hull of the salvage ship? Do y'all want to fly out as a spacewalk to check it out? How are y'all investigating?
So it's landed on a dock, right? And the dock is exposed to space.
Yes.
But there's an entrance to the ship we're trying to get on where the fighter jet is.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say kill two birds at once, go or get two birds stoned at the same time.
Shouldn't we investigate the outside of the ship first, real quick, just to see what we're exactly dealing with?
Well, hear my idea first, Kevin, before you think that it's wrong. Go investigate the fighter jet, right? And then if everything's cool, we're right at the door to go into the main ship.
I think that's a good idea.
Thank you.
I think that's probably the best option.
And the only way to get over there is spacewalk.
Either air jump jet across, or take your electromagnetic tether across, and then turn your magnetic boots on.
Yeah. Which one
Let's go.
requires the
Jump
less
jet.
amount of acrobatics or athletics? Because I'm not good at those. Probably the magnet boots.
I mean, if we need it, I could grab the tether and jump it over. I got pretty good athletics.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
the tether's
athletic
already
as
hooked.
well.
All right.
The tether's hooked. Basically, you've got carabiners that you can just clip on to the tether line and jump off of your ship and drift over to the other one while being attached to the tether line.
Oh, okay. I'll do that first.
It's
Yeah,
just-
that sounds
yeah,
super awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm picturing it.
Yep. Zip line
Let's do it.
across. Actually, I will go first. I'm traditionally the first through because of my
Because we hope you die.
class. Well, my class. I'm the vanguard, so I should be the vanguard, the one in front.
I mean, that's also what I do. So, but okay.
Yeah. Plus, Gorlock already went across.
Damn it, Gorlock! As I let the others go and take the rear position.
Yeah, you get a middle finger as I drift slowly across space.
So the tether line is long enough for all of you to shoot across. As you're pulling yourselves along or just kind of drifting however you choose to. Give me perception checks.
Oh. Ooh, 16.
This is where I beat the orc in the group.
Dude, it's like we're on the same wavelength. I also got a 16.
Together as one.
I rolled a 19 for a 28.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
Whoever
Matt?
got-
a 24.
Okay, so Parlak and Phoenix, out of the corner of your heads-up display, you catch movement at the entryway of the Eoxian ship where it's docked.
What size movement? Is it something really tiny or a really big thing?
It's small.
Human size.
It is a humanoid, a small humanoid. I'll say you got over a 20. He only rolled a 19 on his stealth because he didn't realize somebody was out there drifting across, spacewalking. A space goblin. Scrolls
Goblin.
back,
Yay, green boys.
hits a button, and a charge goes off at the Eoxian ship, severing it from the airlock. And now the Eoxian ship has a giant hole blasted in it and is just drifting off into space.
Ooh, no.
Wave as I
One
go
less thing to
by.
investigate.
And then the space goblin is going to roll a natural 1 on his perception check, so he just dumps back into the lock.
The space goblin went into our salvage ship, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Wonder why
Let's make sure the group all knows. Captain, we have one space goblin that blew the ship off and went into our ship.
And Thule and Gorlock, you would both see a flash of light, and then you wouldn't hear anything because it's space. But then you would see the ship damaged, jolted off of the salvage ship, the Eoxian fighter, and just kind of tumble off into the darkness.
All right, see you later.
I'm stuck on Kevin saying that the goblin blew off the ship.
The goblin whacked off the ship
Yeah.
from the side of the other ship.
Screamed red rocket, then there was an
We
explosion.
have, does our ship have a second set of tethers that we could possibly launch to hold the Eoxian fighter in place?
How? We're
It
floating.
drifted off into darkness.
No, I'm just wondering if I ran back to our ship, could we shoot a second tether to a second ship and hold it? Or are we only equipped with one? I'm just wondering, is it one at a time or could we have...
I rolled percentiles to see if you would be able to make it back to your ship in time to fire a tether before the ship got out of reach.
Okay.
You could not. It would be outside of the reach of your tether. I will say, if you want to spend the time to go back to the ship, you will be able to launch a tracking beacon onto the Eoxian ship so that you can come back to it later.
Okay,
yeah.
Captain, I will tell him what I can do if he thinks it's worth it for us to go after that fighter, possibly fully intact, salvage-wise. We are junkers. It's my natural reflex.
And that ship is small enough for you to tow. You could tow that one with the tardigrade. And I'll even say you don't have to go back to the ship. You have a device on your person. One of you does. Give me percentiles, rolls, high or low.
Everybody?
Yeah. I'm making this shit up as I go.
79, so I
45.
have one.
You just muted yourself, noob.
I did it backwards. I have a 2.
You're muted on Zoom.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
muted Zoom.
I fucked this up even more. I have a 2.
Okay.
43.
All right. So yeah, Phoenix does in fact have a little air-powered propulsion gun that will shoot a tracking beacon. You know, he uses it for shooting rats and then hunting them down for sport later. I don't know.
Could I do an engineering check to find out kind of what that explosion was?
Well, Phoenix told you it was a space goblin with a detonator.
Oh, with a detonator. Okay.
Yeah, he held up a little thing and went pink and blew the ship off of the salvage ship.
Okay. That makes more sense now.
It's all quite much
So
Kevin
yeah,
James.
I will shoot my tracker at it. 23 to hit.
I'll give it to you, man. It's a big
Okay.
ass ship. And
Yeah.
you're shooting a 22 at it, basically.
But
No.
in space.
But in space, which means it goes really far. It doesn't stop until it hits something.
So I
Never
got
miss
it,
in space.
It's like my stepdad.
and I alert Captain. We are now able to track that fighter. We can tow it when we get out of here.
Good work, Phoenix.
Your admiration, please, is this one.
So now you have a choice. You can either go toward the door that you were originally going towards, or you can go toward where the Eoxian ship was docked, where you knew a space goblin just ducked back into the door.
Yeah. I still say we go that way.
Yeah, we go after the goblin.
No, Noob's laughing at when it came to the giggles.
I love laughing at my own joke. It goes really far until it hits something, like my stepdad.
Shit's dark, man.
Looked up when you were fighting that laugh, and God, that gave me the giggles. Whew.
He's got them
Oh,
contagious
This is
giggles.
fun.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Giggles are like
Yeah.
yawns. They're
So-
super contagious.
So
I mean,
let's
I prefer to go to where the goblin's at.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know there's a goblin there.
Gotta kill them
Yeah, I
damn
think so, too.
goblins.
All right. So yeah, y'all magnetically truck away across the edge, knowing that your footfalls are not going to make. Well, actually, your magnetic
It would
feet
make
would,
noise inside
on the
the ship
inside.
because there would be atmosphere.
or would there?
I mean,
How
or if like,
thin
yeah, if
is
you
the
hit,
metal.
yeah, that.
Yeah, yeah. What is the metal even made out of?
Oh, we're there. Noob, do that engineering check.
Where is
Physical-
the
physical
PowerPoint
science.
on this?
Give me a physical
I've-
science check.
I don't think I have physical science.
Then give me engineering.
Yes, it's the only one
Yeah,
I
you
can.
should do that. Because I don't
Oh.
think the 13 got it.
I'm ready for next session spreadsheet for noob
14.
on stepping on the outside of a hull of a ship with atmosphere and sound distribution.
Kevin, shut up, Jesus. You said
The
14?
joke will land if I keep talking.
Yeah. If I throw enough boulders, one of them will hit.
Y'all can't see this, but every time Kevin talks too much on the stream, I actually have little red letters that come up that just say "Shut up, Kevin." Yeah, look at the stream right now. It's a little fun. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, I'll get rid of that because it's done.
Now that you pointed it out, the joke is over.
No, it's not.
All right, what did you roll on that for me there, noob?
Oh, 14. Nothing good.
Yeah, you have no idea what the shit's made out of. It does not clink like iron. It does not clunk like steel. It is not orc made.
It's rare, so it's expensive.
It's
We're
rare, so
taking
it's
it.
expensive.
Delicious steak.
It's a mithril ship.
You have to stop the orc from taking his helmet off to see what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so you
I don't
guys
use a
have
helmet. I just believe I can breathe in space.
All right, Gorlock is dead.
Never good at it.
His magnetic boots keep his body in
No.
place as his head implodes from the vacuum.
I truly believe that all armor has its own built-in space helmet. I believe is what Starfinder says. So
Yeah.
he believes it's his belief that keeps him
Yeah.
alive. It really is his armor that projects a bubble of atmosphere around his head that keeps him alive. He just doesn't realize it.
Canon. Yep, that's canon. Your orc is stupid.
Yeah, I love him.
All right,
I
so
love him.
you magnetically truck across the ship's hull and you get to the airlock door, which is locked.
Gorlock, you're the one to engineer this thing open with your hammer.
I will. Not with a hammer, with my mind. I'm a smart orc.
Let me
Actually,
pull up the DC.
what's really cool with this too, because I have that glitch gremlin, he gives me a +2 morale bonus to disable device. Or is this computers?
I'll say disable device. That's fine.
Well, it's engineering, but yeah.
Yeah. Either way.
He's a cool little buddy. I like him. Hey, so that's a 24.
24.
My glitch
That's
gremlin.
more than enough.
He comes
Yeah.
in, he like sneaks in there and like helps me rearrange some wires as I just bang on the console until it works. He does all the work.
He does all the work, yeah.
It's a great team they made.
Gorlock pulls out his trusty engineering hammer and wails on the door. as the glitch gremlin just kind of looks at him with exasperation, slides in through the hole, the keypad. It just hits the buttons from the other side. And the door.
He makes me
opens
look
up.
good. He makes me look real good.
I mean, everybody can see. Do this.
Yes, I was going to say nothing can make you look good as far as the.
My intimidation
Well,
check
thinking.
will.
If he got some Dapper Dan, that might help.
Yeah, my charisma's low.
Yeah.
So airlock opens and y'all pile through. It is an airlock designed to bring in cargo from a cargo ship. Close the airlock behind it. You decompress, and we need to go to the other map.
Word.
Do we need to go? We need to go to a map.
A map? What? I'm excited. Map time. Now we're really playing.
Thule
Alright.
will break the fourth wall and go, a new map, and draw his skip shot pistol and dueling sword.
What's your name? Frakes. Where are we going to be landing on the ship so I know where to zoom in at?
You are going to be landing on the left-hand side. I will put a little thing here. I will do this right here.
Look at that map, y'all. Y'all see that? Look at that. And then
Look
here's...
at that.
Oh.
Can y'all see it, or is it just a dark?
Yeah,
No,
the
we-
dark void.
It's a dark
Zero
area, but we
pointer.
did see the red thing moving around.
Okay, good. It's a dark square. Yeah,
at that.
that means I did it. Look at me. I'm proud.
Look at you doing great things as a DM.
Doing things as a DM. We'll just.
No, great things. They are going according to plan so far.
Mahogany's watching, so it gets out to the mappy map, to the mappy map, to the map.
Okay. Don't do that. Oh shit.
Now there's a map in the map.
I forgot to. Damn it! Hang on.
Learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons in front of a live studio audience.
Learn how to
First off,
DM.
this is Starfinder, not Dungeons and Dragons.
Ooh.
Give me your nerd card, loser.
All right, so you enter the cargo area.
Look at these characters while we got a chance.
Yeah, zoom in on those bad boys.
Who the
Well,
fuck's the
mine is-
shield?
Whatever.
Yeah,
I have the shield. That is me.
Toker drew that
Playing,
mushroom
but-
man today, he said.
I worked on that for a week.
I took this image from Google. That's our little secret.
I used a shield from Owlbear Rodeo.
I'm shrinking it because it's too big.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I
It was
don't know how to do these computer things. I'm lame. And is that Matt, the dwarf face?
Sure, that's what I mean. Wait a minute, that's supposed to be 5 feet, not to scale. He's
No,
actually
it's not
small
to
in
scale.
size, so.
That mushroom man looks like if you lick him, you will have the time of your life.
Lick
He
him and
is-
find out.
The magic mushroom.
Yeah, The orc licks the mushroom man.
Actually, that makes me wonder. Looking at these, yeah, I think the squares are a little bit too small, but whatever.
That's fine. We can actually
we'll
move
figure it out.
we can change our characters to be smaller so it still fits.
Yeah.
It all works
So
out.
you are in this cargo area. It is a good thing that you have magnetic boots because there is no gravity in this cargo area.
No, man.
Do you close the airlock back?
Yes.
Do we want to attack? I think we should keep it open for emergency evacuation if necessary, that we can run straight through to the ship.
I feel like most ships, you have to close the door to the outside so that the door to the inside will open.
Yeah, it's an airlock.
Yep.
But I'm sure we could override that if we
Yeah, but I
want.
don't think we
No.
need to. We want to. If there's any atmosphere in here or breathable, I don't think we need to evacuate
We
all that.
also
'Cause again,
might
we don't know if there's people in there
murder.
alive.
Murder non-goblin innocents.
Suck all the hostages out.
It was
Shit.
Well,
full of orphans.
it really comes down to the science question of how long does it take to seal once our ship is sealed to bring in atmosphere. How long would that take? 5 rounds, 10 minutes, an hour? This is a question for you, Space Master.
I'm not a physician.
No, I'm just
know.
wondering, how fast can we pressurize our ship? Is it a
Gorlock hits
round?
the button and closes the door.
Your ship is tethered. You're talking about the salvage ship?
No, I'm talking about our ship. If we had to emergency evacuate, and because there was no atmosphere, and we had to run out and get the hell out of here. How
We
long
shut the
does
door.
our ship?
10
Yes.
minutes. 10 minutes. It'll take you 10
Okay,
minutes.
so yes, we're
pressurize your
cycling the airlock.
I mean, your ship's not even connected to this airlock, though. Your ship is on a tether on the other side, on the side
Oh,
of
that's
the salvage ship. This waste of time was brought to you by Kevin Narowski.
Champion.
Do you want to waste some time? Marijuana.
Zoom in on that face. Noob, zoom in on his face. No, don't do that.
Hey,
So-
it's not recommended.
Parlak hits the button, closes the airlock in an amazing amount of time, less than 10 minutes, about 30 seconds. This whole airlock area compresses with atmosphere. And a green button flashes on the other door.
Gorlock,
leading it
open
to
door.
the ship.
Gorlock opens the door.
Okay.
Let me get that fucking goblin.
Gorlock opens the door. Give me just a second to remember how to do all these things. You see another area, a staging area. Looks like it would be a spot for unloading, like opening cargo. Like, let's say they got a shipment in and it was stuff for them to use for the ship. They could open it up right then if it was for that area. Across the way from you, where the red and yellow and black lights are, there is a window in the door. It's like a roll-up door. It is cracked at the bottom, big enough for, let's say, a goblin to slide through. And
But not for any of us.
No,
the
not me.
gray could fit. The gray could
Yeah,
fit
I'm
in.
small.
Oh, you're small?
Mm-hmm.
Push him under there.
I mean, we
Can
could
I
have
see
list.
anything when I look under there?
Yeah, that.
You wanna take a peek in?
Yeah, take a peek and do a perception check, maybe.
All right. Do you want to stealth?
Sure.
I shouldn't have asked. I should have just let you do it.
Well,
I mean,
if
it's
the
not gonna be that
DM
great.
prompts towards questions that player isn't used to hearing or thinking.
I got a
of.
17 on my stealth and a 27 on my perception.
27 definitely beats his 24 stealth but it also his perception. Well, it's not really a perception because he was sitting there waiting on you.
Wow, so we're both like,
It's like that scene in movies where you think each other's a mirror and you start doing all that back and forth shit.
Well, when the light came on
It's a big
for the
ass
airlock, they the 4 goblins noticed that the light came on, and they all turned their attention to it.
so I see there's 4 of them in there.
You see that there are 3 of them in there because, sorry.
I wonder what's behind that door.
He just kind of ducked out before you got a good look with
Okay.
your 24. But they were waiting, so the only one they can see is you, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm looking through the window, so yeah, it's just me.
Actually, what are the cover rules? Because your feet, all y'all's feet are exposed.
If they can only see our feet, it's got to
Yeah.
be at least 50% or full cover.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say 50% mischance, but they get a -4 on their attacks against Parlak because you're like prone, ducking.
I thought there was a window. I was looking through a window.
Oh, you're looking through the window.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then they're still going to get a 50% mischance.
I thought the opening was in the window. I may have misunderstood.
Well, there was a gap at the bottom where
door?
of the door, yeah, where a
Oh.
space goblin could slide through.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
a
thought I
roll-up
misunderstood.
door. Yeah.
Well,
no worries.
I would probably look under the door then, if that's the case.
Okay. So you look
That would
under
have a
the
wider
door.
view of the room, I think, from that angle than through a small, like, porthole window type thing.
You guys lucked up. Okay, so does a where's their shooty button? Okay. Best shot is a 15. I don't think that hits you, does it? EAC?
KAC? It does
EA,
not.
EAC.
EAC, that's my EAC.
Okay, now for a 50% mischance.
I looked up the cover rules.
Oh, shoot, tell me.
If you'd rather do it that way.
Yeah, I want to do it by the book.
Okay, so does he have soft, partial, or improved cover?
I would say improved because
Okay.
A, he's squatting down behind a door, only a little bit of him is showing.
So you get a +8 bonus to your AC.
Okay, all the shots go
Yeah.
wide. They ping off the door. The goblins are, nah, nah, pow, 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 pow.
Goblin stormtroopers.
Yeah, this guy's shooting at us. The guy's coming in. Hey,
Oh,
boss.
they're ancestors of Jeb.
Hey,
No.
boss. And they're shooting. Give me initiatives, everybody.
Oh,
You bet your sweet Bippy.
oh yeah.
Oh, well, that one's an average.
Let's see.
I probably
That's
should have
not
had
good.
paper ready.
Why?
He says in front of a computer. I've got my character on paper. I can't say anything.
Oh, by the way, since he's still getting this figured out, I found a really cool Starfinder app. It's like $5, but it lets you build a character on Starfinder. It's real fun and easy.
Yeah, I found the same one, and it was way better than all the others I could find.
I saved
Star
my
Builder.
dollars.
Yeah, but this one also does all the math and makes me not have to work as hard.
And you can export it to an actual character sheet.
So you ready for initiatives yet, Frakes?
Yes.
10.
Okay. That is Gorlock and Parlak.
8.
8. Phoenix.
16.
16. And Thule.
21.
Ooh, Thule.
Ooh, very nice.
Thule rolled a natural 20.
Mushroom.
Magic mushroom.
Okay, so Thule, it is you up. There is a door with about a foot gap underneath it, and you just heard laser shots go off and the ominous sounds of of space goblins.
I hate to interrupt. Can we
But
take
you're going to do it.
a break real quick? We're at an hour, and I have to pee.
We had all that
I'm not gonna
time.
lie. Hey,
We had all that
We
time to
could-
say that.
We could have waited one round, but sure, let's take a break for
well,
the
I
old
figure
man's
before combat would be better than in the middle of combat.
We're taking a
Good
break.
Star Master.
Noob, take us out.
That morning that I awoke and I knew that today was gonna be a different kind of day for a young lass like me. Oh, today would be the last day I would see my parents alive and breathing and happy. It would be the last day I knew happiness as a child. For today was the day that the orcs invaded and everything changed, and what set me off to become an adventurer to set the rights in the world. It was a cold. You got something in your throat? It was a cold, misty.
That's enough of that.
Well, just let me tell it one more.
Do I have to?
You always point to that damn sign.
I sure do.
Fine, I'll just take another beer.
Hey there, you. Yeah, you. I see what you're doing there with that egg. Trying to get it to condensate faster than it would on its own. You're tired of waiting on it to sweat. Because you need that sweat. You need egg sweat immediately. Why? Well, you know why. But maybe our viewers don't. What if I told you there was an easier way to get egg sweat? You'd be interested in that, wouldn't you? Of course you would. We've hired the best and hairiest of scientists to get on the egg sweat technology. They handcraft each bottle of egg sweat themselves. But what do you use egg sweat for? Why is it so god-dang delicious looking? Well, let's ask some people and see what they have to say.
Thanks to egg sweat, my penis has never been so soft.
My feet were never drier until I started using egg sweat. Now they're as soft as can be. Thanks, egg sweat.
Oh, hey, I really like the egg sweat. Keeps my hair. Oh, yeah, oh.
You're coming out, right? No, you come out. Or wait, do I need to come in?
Thanks to egg sweat, my teeth have never been wetter. Since you started laughing, the fucking just opened totally.
Okay, wait, what? What were we trying to sell you again? Oh, yes, egg sweat. Don't forget, this has all been about egg sweat. You can get your egg sweat at any Lowe's, but not inside. No. You'll have to find the taco truck parked behind the dumpster out back. Again, it might look like a taco truck, but it is actually an egg sweat dealership. You can buy these by the quart or gallon, and those are your only two options. Quarts come at $99.95, and gallons are half the price, because we don't know what we're doing. Egg sweat. Brought to you by Homebrew Detritus.
Hey, we're back, everyone. Look at that.
Welcome
Movie
back.
magic. Oh god, the music's loud. Oh, turn that down. Oh, there it goes. Yeah,
Are we good?
yeah, we're good. I forget sometimes.
All right.
It's my first time. I'm trying to be
I
gentle.
know. As you should. As you should. Thanks for
Everyone's
coming back.
first time should be gentle.
You know what that means.
We appreciate you sticking around. We're excited to see what happens in this first round of combat. Take it away, Tula.
Oh yeah.
You're first.
Okay, so those commercials.
Those commercials.
Come for the show, stick around for the commercials.
Yeah. Noobs nooples.
They're hot.
So the door is only like a foot up.
Yep, foot wide.
Is there any way to open the door further that I see?
Give me a quick perception check.
Oh hell yeah. 20. 20.
Okay. What do you use? Do you use a weapon? Do you use a gun?
I've got both, but I mostly use magic.
Okay, so as you are preparing to summon whatever arcane energies, your eyes dart, and there's a button. You just go boop, and the door starts to lift up rapidly.
Was that my turn?
No, it was in the middle of whatever arcane gestures. You
Okay.
as the door, you'll have to squat.
Okay.
Unless
okay.
you want to wait for the end of your turn.
No. I'll squat if I've still got stuff to do. I see the door or the goblins.
Dwarves.
Yep, you see all three of those goblins in front of you.
So, what does the goblin in the middle there have on him? Any kind of technological stuff that I can see?
Knowledge engineering. Quick, fast.
That's not
Quick and dirty knowledge engineering.
That's not me.
All right, quick, fast perception then.
Okay. Nope. Natural 1.
He looks like a fucking goblin, and he looks like he wants to murder you.
So I was looking for like maybe a computer on the hip or anything like that. So no, I don't see that. So I will not cast that spell. I've got so many options. I haven't played this game in a while, and I've never played a Technomancer, so bloop, 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 bloop. I only got those. I'll just fucking shoot one. I'm gonna use my skip shot pistol. I'm gonna shoot the one that's closest to us. Just one shot. Oh, that's only an 11 to hit KAC.
KAC 11 is a miss.
Yeah, I thought it might be. Then I'll stay where I'm at. It's my turn.
Next up is Phoenix. The door
right.
is open.
The door is open. Well, then I will move 5, 10, 15, 20. And as part of that move action, I will activate my basic riot shield. Or tactical shield, excuse me. It was a basic tactical shield, which is part of my Vanguard class ability. And I will go ahead and take a swing with my Rhyolite Magma Blade.
Okay.
So, to hit, it is a flame damage, so it's EAC. I rolled a 7 plus 5, so does a 12 hit is EAC.
12 is... It will hit his EAC.
Okay.
Give me that damage.
Well, he will take. I rolled a 1, so 6 points of damage. Flame.
Okay. Flame damage. This goblin is dead.
Ooh.
Well, it falls. It is, yeah, no. You didn't get a critical on that, right?
No, I did not.
And it doesn't do DOT, it's just,
It's just. Oh,
Just
excuse
fire.
me. 1d8 plus 5 slashing damage.
oh, slashing. Okay.
I did not see. It has a type of flame, but
Well,
it's slashing damage.
This space goblin tinker zapperator does not have DR, so it crumples under the assault of your blade.
Well, then I adjust to take on the charge of the next 2 goblins.
Okay, that is your turn. Next up is you were 16. All right, I assumed that you had a better dex than the goblin. What was your dex, by the way?
My dex is a 14, so plus 2.
Oh shit, well I fucked up then, because Goblin 1 should have gotten his shot off, but
Go ahead, let him take his shot.
He'll go now.
Yeah, it makes.
He sees you right there and goes, meh, and backs away, taking one shot with his unstable junk laser.
Goblins.
That was incredibly lucky. It was on a 20 and then it bounced to a 2. So I don't think that a 5 is going to hit you.
Well, the thing about my class, I kind of wish he had crit me.
Okay, so it was not a natural 1, so he doesn't have to roll to maintain its power. That means he moved, he shot, nothing happened. Now, another out of the darkness of this doorway comes this goblin. He steps out, and as a standard action, he lets out, yeah, hey, what the fuck's going on here? Disturbing screech. As a standard action, the space goblin honcho head can let out a screech that pulls all non-goblinoid creatures within 30 feet on edge. Give me a DC give me a will save, everybody.
Within 30 feet?
Within 30 feet, yes.
I think that's any of us.
No, that's me. Right?
He moves into the room.
There we go.
Just kidding.
Move him down one more. That'll be everybody.
Yeah. He okay, that makes sense. He comes over to his dead companion and lets out a disturbing screech.
Yeah.
Everybody give me a will save.
Oh, great. My worst save, and I rolled a 4, so I have a 5.
Okay.
I'm sure that's going to make.
I
Everyone
have
knows.
2. That gives me a 10.
Okay.
What kind of an effect is it? Is it mind? I've got a list of bonuses, so I just didn't want to have to go through all of them.
It's a will save, and it makes everybody on edge. I guess that's an emotional.
Okay, so yeah, then just a 14.
You're fine. Gorlock?
Boom. Gorlock?
Wrong mic was muted. 8. I got an 8. Still learning here.
Okay, so for the next 4 rounds, Phoenix, Gorlock, and Parlak are all on target, meaning anyone who shoots, or off target, sorry. You're off target, -2s to hit.
Is that only
on your
ranged?
Attack rolls. No.
Damn it.
On your attack rolls, you're at -2s. And that brings us to Gorlock. Wait, Gorlock, what's your dex?
My dex is actually a +2.
Okay,
+2.
then that means that Goblin number 3, is going to shoot his his junk laser at you. Does a 15 hit? Actually, he's going to be shooting at the guy in front, the biggest target, the scariest guy, the one who's closest. Phoenix.
The Vanguard.
I'm
Bring
insulted.
it.
I'm insulted.
That's only because he doesn't see you yet.
That's fine, but don't say he's the biggest and that's Gorlock.
He's the closest, scariest. There's a
Thank
giant bug in front of him.
Thank you. You get that right, Gorlock.
E-
Gorlock, don't play that shit.
EAC is 19.
Okay, the junk laser pings off of your tactical shield, doing no damage, suffering no ill effects. Gorlock.
What's
It's your
Daddy
turn.
Goblin holding?
The goblin honcho head is got in his hand a dog slicer, which is just what they call a tactical knife, and a junk laser.
You're like, what's he holding right now? You're like, holding both of them?
Yeah, he's holding both of them. He is he's all about that piracy life. Shooting, stabbing, shooting and stabbing. Goblins, goblins, goblins.
That's going to change my stuff up a little bit. So, yeah, Gorlock is going to move up. Yeah, he's going to... Threaten... I just have to be outside when I leave their threatened area? Or is this one... I forgot that. So if I'm still within range of them, or if it's like I leave a square, I'm trying to remember how this plays out.
I think if you pass through a threatened square, so when you pass over the difficult terrain of the dead goblin, he will get an attack of opportunity at you.
Oh, that's fine, because I can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I got lots of movement. And...
So you pass through his threatened square?
Now I go around. Unless these... Yeah. I here. 5, 10, 15...
Okay, that's fine. Yep, I see.
30.
You-
Yeah, I can diagonal into there, so I'm not moving anybody. Yep.
I couldn't see your path, your trajectory.
Oh,
but
sorry, yeah.
I counted it up.
And then I'm going to punch number 3, because he doesn't think I'm big and scary enough.
Well, you can't read the goblin's mind, but okay.
Yeah, I can.
No, because
Oracles.
he didn't shoot at him. He's
Ooh, yeah.
punching number 3.
And
I
then
understand this in the mind of an orc. Very
Ooh.
good, noob.
and then I swift action to rage for the
Okay.
next 6 rounds. I lose
wow.
1 to AC, but +2 to hit. Or is it 2 to damage? Fuck, I gotta double check that. But anyway, attack. I don't think it's gonna hit, because I rolled a 6, so the highest I got's a 12 on that.
KAC?
KAC.
That is his AC, I believe. I'm not sure if that's his EAC or his KAC. Give me just a second to find my scrolly bar.
Check the SRD.
That is his KAC, so that hits.
Ooh, that's plus the damage roll, so I still hit. Yay. So that's a D6. So 17 damage.
Jesus. Okay,
I put my
so-
fist through that goblin's skull.
Yeah, Gorlock runs over, vaulting between Phoenix and the downed goblin, giving the finger to the honcho head, and in a Superman punch swing, knocks the goblin's jaw completely off as his fist passes through his skull,
Ooh.
painting the floor with his brains.
And then I yell, "Baga baga."
Quality acting, dude. Quality.
Are you summoning the spirit of Barnold Charnold Argablogger?
Agablastered.
I leave my musk.
Yeah, but it's from an orc.
But yeah, that's my turn. I run up, I rage, and I smack him real hard.
Okay, let me just. You know what? I'm not even. Yeah, I do have to leave his body because
No, that makes sense.
Dead Gobbo. Parlak, it is your turn because Noob just murdered the one who would go before you.
All right, good. That's awesome. So, I am going to cast a cool spell called Wisp Ally, and it summons up a little small orb of light that distracts enemies.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put that on the big dude, and he now has it functions like I can have it function like harrying fire or covering fire. I'm gonna have it function as harrying fire, so whoever tries to attack him next gets a +2 bonus to the attack roll. So that kind of
that reminds me. Sorry, Noob, did you take away -2 on your attack?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hold on,
So-
let me double check, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, because if without the -2, it's a +6. I rolled a 6, that's a 12.
And you know what? Hands off the chess piece anyway. So
Yeah.
cool.
And
So
real quick, Frank, I think you said the one that was going to go before him was dead, but that was the one that went before our orc. Because the Goblin went, shot at me, and that's why he punched that.
well, we haven't
there's-
made it all. We haven't made it all the way through the round yet.
Okay,
That one
cool.
would have gone before because Parlak is dead last. But anyway,
Yeah, Frank's
So-
is...
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
you said on the
Oh,
head
somebody had an
honcho-
8.
You did.
No, I had. Oh yeah, I did. It was me.
Yeah. I got notes, motherfucker.
Yeah. I thought somebody was worse than me. Oh no, that was me.
That was just me. I'm also
So-
worse than me.
You cast the Wisp Ally on number 2 on the.
Yeah,
the
well,
head
I can move it
honcho?
around. It lasts for 4 rounds. I can move it around on whoever I want, and I can decide each round if it's harrying fire or covering fire. And so this round, I'm putting it on the big guy, and it has harrying fire. So whoever the next person is that attacks it will get a +2 to their attack roll.
Okay, so that'll basically negate the -2 for the.
Right,
fuck we-
except
the
for
screech.
Thule, who will have the full. He'll get a +2 to attack it. So, but it's just for 1 attack per round.
Okay, got it. And that is you were the last on that, except for this guy who rolled a natural 1, who comes charging out, straight up charging with his dog slicer at the big giant orc because he has a big pair of goblin nards. Ooh, 14 plus 17. Does 17 hit your KAC? Gorlock.
Listen, I am not stacked up. Listen, you're gonna hit me. My goal is to kill you before you kill me. So that hits. Yeah.
All right. So then a dog slicer comes out of the. Oh boy. Dog slicer comes out of the swinging through the air with a 3 damage. 3
Ow.
plus nothing damage.
Ah. Puny
Goblins.
Should have given you more right off the rip, but there we go.
weapon. You're lucky I don't have cleave. Look at that. You're lucky I don't have
That's
cleave.
perfect.
I know. I was like, I debated. I was like, man, do I take cleave? Now everybody's shooting. I won't take cleave.
Now you know.
Should have took cleave. That's okay.
Yeah, but that only happens like 1 time, and then whoever the DM is like, nope, get
Yeah.
the fuck out of that.
Right, this other goblin has got. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Goblin 1 gets to go in front. Nope, sorry. Thule gets to go.
Thule gets to go. Now, we're a team. We've been a team for a while. So I know what the Wisp ally is, or I'm assuming I do.
Yeah, you would.
And I know that it's probably going to be better to help one of my teammates because I have a thing that will allow me to hit without having to hit. So I'm going to target number 1 with magic.
Yeah.
Nice.
You did it. Magic missile.
The magic mushroom will shoot magic missile at the space goblin. Yep.
Yeah.
What is the minimum you can do?
Man.
Well, I'm casting it as a full round action, so that's going to be 3d4 plus 3.
Okay.
Minimum of 6.
Describe your kill.
So I've got a pistol in one hand, a sword in the other, but he gets all mystical and he puts the sword up to his mushroom tip. He closes his eyes, and these nimbuses of light come out of out of his penis head, and they just shoot across the room and embed themselves into the stupid goblin.
Yeah.
And you do just enough damage to kill him outright. So they just like.
I mean, I could roll for more than 6.
Well, you know, if you want to roll.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he's dead, he's dead. But I'm just don't say just enough, because I mean, you know.
Well, I was thinking of a really
Bragging.
bad 1980s squib that just kind of. But yeah,
This is 80 space. I get it now.
yeah, this is 80 space.
Yeah. Okay. So not Deftones.
80 space.
Dio. Lots of Dio.
Dio Rush.
Rush. Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
a lot of prog rock.
I mean, it makes sense why goblins and orcs are here then. It's all coming together. And a magic mushroom, it's all...
It's
coming
all
together.
good, man. Man, it's all gravy, you know?
Okay,
I don't
so
like those kind of hippies.
So that one would have gone, but you murdered him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Phoenix, it is your turn.
Moving in to attack, yar! And because I got the -2 from his yell, but the +2 from the spell,
And
I
flanking.
will.
And flanking.
Oh, and flanking.
Yep.
So I get an additional +2 to my normal attack.
You're not flanking.
Yeah, he is. And Starfinder, as long as you're both attacking the same
Jason.
creature. Let me double
Yep.
check it.
That's
Um,
not true.
Is it not?
You're thinking 5e. You still have to be like.
Oh,
You
you
have to
would
be
have
able
to
to
take
draw.
one more step.
Oh, no, you're right. I
Yeah.
am looking at the wrong thing. I'll shut up now.
Well, either way, I rolled an 11 with a. I have to pull that section up on my character sheet. I apologize. I'm not used to the Starfinder character sheet. Holy cow. +5. So 16. I will hit this one with my flaming sword.
And that is EAC? Or
It is
KAC?
EAC.
Okay, yes, then you do hit. This is the honcho head after all.
And I rolled a 9 on damage.
Ooh, a 9 on the honcho head. He didn't like that, but he is not down.
But he is no longer a +2, so you can take that white circle off of him for this round.
Yep.
The Wisp
Only
ally.
once around we get that +2 bonus to hit him for the
Yeah,
next
so-
4 rounds.
For one person, the way I understand this. Yep.
Yeah.
On attack. Yeah, it's like guiding bolt. Okay, and it is Phoenix, that was your go. The honcho head is going to attempt an acrobatics roll. 18 on the die plus that's 22. Does that beat both of y'all's KAC +8.
Nope.
29 is my KAC +8.
Yeah, I think we discussed it before game. Like the KAC +8's a bit fucking excessive.
Yeah, it should be +5. I thought we all agreed on, which it would be my KAC +5.
But it's KAC +8 and
All right.
22. Y'all still get him.
Okay then.
By the book, okay, but I thought we house ruled that down to a
It'll
5.
be all right.
But if that's what you want to play, that's
I was
That's
not
fine.
involved in that house rule.
I got a 22 to hit.
I got a 16 to hit.
You also hit. Both of you hit.
Another 17 damage.
Good.
Another 5 slashing damage. Roll the 1 again.
I've rolled it.
So-
That's my second 5 on a D6. That's one away from max.
As the honcho head attempts to acrobatics away, Phoenix catches him in the back of the knees as Gorlock brings a haymaker down, cutting him in half, simultaneously smashing him into pieces.
And we
Goblin
take a
hunter
free
head-
action high five immediately after. We're so used to doing this maneuver. It worked again.
Okay, and that was his turn. He is now dead. That would bring us to Gorlock.
Gorlock's gonna attack the guy in front of him. Wait, since the guy's dead now, does that get rid of his weird bonus thing to us?
No, it's you got 2 more rounds of that.
Okay, never mind. I was just checking. Gorlock is gonna attack. Ooh, that is a 16 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And then Gorlock, when he's attacking, he's just basically Mickey Mousing him, but he's following through. He's trying to clap that skull. For 15... Yeah, no. 14 points of damage.
You said a bunch of words that I didn't understand.
Sorry.
Mickey Mouse in him? What does
Yeah,
that
like
even
when
mean?
you slap your hands together against their ears.
I did not know that's what that was called. I just called that box and ears.
Yeah,
So how much damage? Sorry?
That's 12, 13, 14, 15 points.
You explode his head like Gallagher watermelon. Which is impressive because he's got one of those glass fishbowl space helmets on, and you just shatter it, and his head explodes.
Your head explodes.
I made a monk by mistake.
Mistake.
I wanted to do a melee fighter. I called that a long time ago.
Okay,
Anyway.
so what do you want to do now?
I collect their
All
teeth.
all the goblins are dead.
All the ones that you can see are dead.
I don't like the way you
We,
say that.
uh,
And, does any of them still have a working head?
Yeah. You only exploded the one, in fact, that Thule shot with his magic missile.
And the one
His
that
head is
Kev-
intact.
and the one that Kevin killed first. He used a flame sword.
All right, I'm gonna cast grave words on the one that Thule killed, and that means Frank has to roll percentiles, and I have a 10% chance for him to utter something useful.
Okay.
90% chance to not utter something. He utters something. 10% chance it's useful.
You've got a 40.
Yeah.
That is the he in the death he talks about his children that he left behind, that he was going to send to college,
No, that's
Goblin
useful.
college.
Now we know he has kids.
He had kids.
They're still there, but he doesn't have them anymore.
He's not there anymore. So he
That's
doesn't have
just
them
too
anymore.
useful.
How long does this go on? A full minute?
No, it's just one round. He just utters like a few
6
phrases, a name or a,
seconds.
yeah.
Oh, Johnny, Billy, Barry, Paul, and Sandy. I was gonna make so much from this job and send you to that private school that we had talked about before, where you'd learn all this.
Dad.
And that's it.
That goblin sounds like an old dying Jewish man. That was.
Well, he was already dead. That's why he sounded like he was dying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a necromancy spell.
No.
Well, I'd start immediately rifling through their pockets. Anybody got anything good?
Let's see. You find 2 batteries on the head honcho, a tattered Essex suit, Estex suit, whatever that is, but it's size small, so only the gray could wear it. A junk laser and a dog slicer. The excuse me, the batteries, one has full charge, the other one has
10.
full charge as well. He didn't fire a shot. The rest of them also have 1 battery each. I'm not going to keep track of batteries for this one shot. That seems foolish. But I'm just going to say that you guys collect enough batteries from these guys that you have enough. They all match your guns because y'all also use drow-made weaponry.
No, mine's orc-made
UBF,
weaponry.
Universal battery functionality.
Yeah.
Oh. Any cred sticks?
No, they're goblins.
What about that one's college savings for his children?
He was going to make that when he sold this ship.
Oh, damn it.
So
Just started
technically, we
earlier.
did rob him.
No,
Yeah.
this was ours. He tried
No,
robbing
we
us.
have to. Yeah, he
This is
tried
Space
robbing
Florida.
us.
We stood our ground. Space Florida.
God, Space Florida. That's a terrible place.
It's Space Florida, man. What does?
Hello.
Space meth and space guns. Space Florida.
So what do we see, Frakes? What's the next thing on our agenda? What's happening?
All right, what
Hold
you
on.
see in this room is what is on the map. It's a big old cargo space. There's busted open crates that look like they have been gone through thoroughly. You couldn't tell what was in them before. Give me a culture check. Anybody who's looking.
Nope.
Can't.
Oh, I can't.
I can't either.
Can I engineer it? I'll
We
engineer
are
it.
uncultured.
We are all uncultured. We are space junkers to the best.
Can I intimidate it?
No. Yeah, culture would be the only thing that would work, and nobody can really roll that. So you see crates with labels in languages that you don't understand.
Well, let's keep trucking then.
I go to the port door here, and
Yeah,
Oh.
you've got a door to. Oh, shoot! I messed up. You also see.
This other bad guy.
More goblins. More goblins.
You see.
More goblins.
Let me see if I can just make that.
Hey.
Ah, more
Oh.
goblins.
More
Those,
goblins.
those goblins
more
are,
goblin.
you actually do not see those goblins. They are, for all intents and purposes, not there.
Right.
You
I
see.
still go to the port door and investigate it.
Okay. You investigate that door. Give me a computers roll, as this is a locked door.
Me hate
I
computers.
punch random buttons because I don't know about computers.
be
I know
trapped.
you punch buttons and stuff happens. So, what happens when I punch buttons?
Nothing.
Hey, can someone please come take a look at this?
Yeah. Move, dummy.
That was funny. Oh.
I will computer check the door. For a 25.
Okay. The solid metal door in front of you obviously seems to be like a secure storage area. There was no trap on the door, but when you hit 25, the door pops open, and you can tell me what your AC is as this guy shoots at you for a
Place is infested.
21.
Exactly.
Another goblin is sitting there with his little junk laser aimed at the door, sweat beating on his forehead, and his eyes are full of terror from hearing the noise and the cacophony of murder of his compatriots. And he fires off a shot, doing wow. Okay. 6 damage.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
damage, my only weakness.
That's not bad.
Damage, my only weakness.
And yeah, let's do initiative again because it's a new combat.
Yay.
Not as good this time.
No. Mine's even
Oh my
worse.
god.
Boy, I wasn't ready for this one.
Got a 6, baby.
No, I think we've rolled the same number 4 times this game.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
well, I've got a 5.
I got a +2 to my initiative. What you get, Matt?
6. I rolled a 4.
What's your initiative? Oh, that's what my initiative is. Roll off,
3
loser.
6s.
Hail
Are you
Satan.
serious? We got
3
sixes
sixes
and
and
a
a
5.
5. We are ready to rock this combat.
I got a 19 on my roll off.
Okay. You guys have just been throwing numbers out there. I'm gonna need
Oh, we need to
Thule.
redo it. We gotta redo the initial rolls,
just
guys.
tell me what you rolled, Thule.
Oh, and it's
6.
6. Phoenix.
5.
Gorlock.
6.
And Gorlock.
6.
Wow.
The number of the
Me and Matt-
beast.
Me and Matt had the same initiative, but I beat him in the roll off, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I rolled worse on the roll off than I did on my initial roll.
That's fantastic.
Is it?
I'll-
We really
Is it?
are showing we don't want to fight anymore.
I'll go ahead and tell you, Goblin 1, who is this guy, and he rolled a 13, and Goblin 2, which is this guy, rolled a 21. So Goblin 2 is going to take 2 shots with his junk laser at Phoenix.
How
Alright,
did
take
he 5-foot step and
Oh, I was just showing that he was there. He's not. He's going to stay where he was and shoot twice.
okay?
Frakes, take your vape off your microphone stand.
It's not.
Oh, there's that knocking sound.
No, that's something underneath my house. Hold on.
Is it really?
I think so. Probably my dog just chasing something. Let me go look. Vamp for me.
We'll just play the game.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. You're not dead last, but close enough.
Yeah.
I still hear it. Must I don't know. Anyway,
Well, how about I do this and you tell me if you still hear it?
it's you. It's not whatever's under Noob's house.
Stop it. Whatever you did, stop the clacking.
I muted his
I
microphone.
muted my mic. I have no idea what it could be.
Yeah, last time it was your vape was too close to the microphone, so it was.
Is it my chair, maybe?
No, it's that
something
same knocking
vibrating.
sound.
It's like
This is fun to find out live. I'm
glad
knew it was.
we're doing this live.
I knew it was your vape, but I guess I was wrong.
I have no idea what it could be. So
it's very rhythmic, whatever it is.
maybe it's just something in my apartment that I have no control over. But either way,
Let's go. It's not that noticeable.
Hey, that's my dog. We're all back.
oh, dope. Okay, so the to hit 9, 18 minus 4, Phoenix, I'm pretty sure that a 15 doesn't hit you,
It does not.
but a natural 20 will.
Ooh, loser.
Natural 20, so that's a crit. That's a good thing for me.
That is a critical hit on you, and it is going to be boop, boop. 4 damage.
Now, are we doing the Starfinder critical cards or
No,
Okay.
because his junk laser has a burn critical. So that is a total of 6 damage, and you will take another 2 on the next turn.
all right? Because of that, I will get an extra entropy point for this battle. So I'm up to 3. 1 for the critical, 1 for the amount of damage from a single hit. Just to let you know.
I appreciate it. And then the other guy is going to take a 5-foot step forward and swing once with his dog slicer at Thule, missing. Yes, I'm pretty sure that a 5 misses you.
It does. I took a feat so I could wear heavy armor, and the first thing that swung at me hit my AC exactly. I was like,
Why'd you roll a d6 to hit?
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. So yeah, that's their turn. The first 6, who has the highest dex between Thule, Parlak, and Gorlock?
Me.
Gorlock.
Gorlock, it is your turn. You've got a guy in either room.
I want to make the guy on the right's worst fears come true. So I'm going to run at him screaming with my hands going towards him.
Do you want to do an intimidate check?
You bet your sweet bippy I do.
Okay. I don't know what the actual protocol is here, so I'm going to say it's 10 plus the CR.
Well, I got an 18.
Yep, he pisses himself slightly, but you can't tell because he's wearing a spacesuit.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I
Well,
thought you were going to because he's already wet.
I run up to him, and I try to attack him.
I'm going to say that he is off kilter because you spooked him. So I'll take 2 off of his KAC. Go ahead and hit him.
Yay. Ooh, I'm glad you did, because that's not very good. Learning new characters is fun, because you got to double check your sheet all the time. 16, that's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that is 1 over his KAC.
For max damage of 18. I am rolling fucking bricks tonight.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to roll dice.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not how this game works, dude.
but yeah, I fucking fear him with terror as I smash his head, or I try to.
Well, you do some damage to him. This goblin seems to be a little bit tougher.
I don't stop yelling through the entire. Just, ah! Scaring him. Scary orc, man. But that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Thule or Parlak? Who's got a
Parlak.
higher dex?
Parlak.
I get to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the one everybody seems to be fighting seems to be a little crowded over there. I don't know if I could actually shoot through all that.
He'd get a +4, I believe, to his AC. Soft cover.
Are those boxes and stuff? Would that be like cover?
Ping, which ones are you referring to? The ones here kind of in the middle?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, I got it. Hold on.
These?
Yeah, those.
Yeah, if you're they will give you cover against number 2, but not number 1.
And real quick, what are the squares on the floor?
Okay.
It's a grid.
No, these things
Each one's
right
5
here,
feet.
and right here, and right here.
Vents.
Yeah, they're air vents.
From the roof, I assume.
No,
The
from the
roof
floor.
is on fire.
They're. I don't fucking know, Kevin. They're air vents.
Hey, I'm just making sure they're not difficult terrain.
They're tiles.
They're not. They're not. I would let you know if they were difficult terrain. They're just grates on the floor that let air flow through. Now, if you wanted to use these crates here, you would get cover from the guy in the room, but you would have to come on the other side over here to get cover from number 2.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Does a 12 hit number 2's EAC?
It does not.
Yeah, I figured not. I rolled up poorly. I know it's shocking. And then I'll move over there, and that's my turn.
Okay. Okay. That brings us to Phoenix.
No.
Oh, Thule. Sorry.
Thule. Thule's gonna
Thule.
stab the guy in front of him.
Yeah, stab him, Thule.
A dueling sword. Come on, stab him. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna strike once. I was like, I can full attack and do 2 attacks, but that's a +0 to hit.
Yep, then it's just up to the dice.
Yeah, it's still up to the dice, but I want a little bit swayed in my favor. And it doesn't matter. That's a 5 on the die for a 9.
It's not our night.
Minus,
And then I'm gonna guarded step.
yeah, that still wouldn't hit, even if he was flanked and off target. Okay. Yep. So that is your go. Now it is Phoenix's turn.
Kevin's
Who
currently
is
like
currently dying.
Shouldn't laugh.
Watching
Hold on,
someone
Kevin.
just fucking choke to death on a ghost stick in silence is terrifying.
Take it out of your mouth, Kevin. Stop putting it up your mouth like that.
I
Dead
apologize.
ectoplasm.
Yeah.
this isn't like Dan Aykroyd said at all.
All right.
Breathe. Fill your lungs.
All right.
I've watched worse streams.
Thanks, Kevin.
He's just joking. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna walk up and he's gonna try to hit an goblin up. Kevin, 1 or 2? Which goblin you going for? 1 or 2? Give us fingers. 1 or 2. Kevin's going for goblin number 2, so move him over.
All right. I'm back. All right. So I will take a move action. 5, 10, 15, 20, and get me within 40 feet. And I imagine I had a wrist strap on my sword so that I could drop it as a free action if they tethered to me.
Yeah, I imagine you guys are all tacticaled up and you've got magnetic sheaths. This is sci-fi stuff, so I'm down with switching weapons being simple and easy. And you are within 40 feet.
Yes, sorry. And I will take a shot at the Goblin number 2 with my sonic pistol. And I rolled a 21.
Okay, yes. That's EAC because it's Sonic. That definitely,
Yes, sir.
That definitely hits.
My Thunderstrike sonic pistol does D8 plus 2. So I do 4 damage.
Okay. It's still up.
Get me with him.
I can't help it.
Hey, it happens to all of us.
I
We
know,
all
it
try
is
to
so
breathe,
funny.
spit, or swallow air, whatever happens. And sometimes it sets you off.
It's all good.
I'm sweating.
It's just.
I'm sorry that it was that intense for
No,
you,
no,
Poker.
it's fine. It was amusing. All right, so that is you guys. You guys have all gone. It is now number 2's turn. He is going to. There's not a whole lot he can do, so he's going to move out.
Who's tapping? Stop it. You're still tapping, I hear it.
This tap was brought to you by Egg Sweat.
Noob's nipples. Get them now. While they're covered.
If the tapping apparently is coming from me somehow.
Stop it.
It's fine, man.
No, you're fine. I'm just like,
It's only when you're quiet that we hear it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to stop it. So
it's the hamster in
Goblin,
there.
he moves out. He's running across the field, and he lets out a disturbing screech. This is a different goblin, so
Aren't
everybody
they shit
give him
again?
a birthday.
Damn it.
Ooh, that's much better than last time.
Ooh, I rolled a 14 for a 15.
I got a 15 as well. Let me have my own
rolled a
numbers
1.
tonight, y'all. Come on.
That gives me a 9.
Okay,
I failed.
13.
I failed, yeah.
All right, so Thule and Parlak, you are off target for 3 rounds.
All right.
And then now it is Goblin 1's turn.
Ah! Spooky,
He
spooky, spooky.
is still spooked by the orc in front of him, but he's gonna try and swing twice anyway with his Goblin Slicer because what else is he gonna do? He's not just gonna fucking die. His kids need him.
Oh, this is got kids.
He has college funds to set up.
No, his kids need him because they're in the hospital. He's got 15
Oh,
of them.
thanks. Thanks. Now you make us feel bad about killing goblins.
Yeah,
I don't.
19. Does a 19 hit your KAC?
Yeah, no shit.
All right.
19. That's a 19 hit.
No.
And
Yeah,
does
no.
Oh, that's 2 hits then.
Yeah.
You got 2 hits on it. Wait, nope, sorry. Does the 15 hit your KAC?
Yeah. 15 hits.
That's 2 hits then.
Ooh, you
Two.
gonna get it, Goblin.
He's a combination of a monk and a barbarian. The
That
ease
is-
to hit a barbarian, the damage of a monk. With
3. 6 damage. 6 damage to you from his dog slicer. He thinks you're a dog.
Alright.
It's actually a genetic problem. That's why his kids are in the hospital. They all think humanoids are dogs.
Alright then. You gonna get it.
It is now Gorlock's turn.
Ooh, Gorlock's turn. Alright. Well, I'm gonna attempt to axe kick him. Like I'm gonna put my leg straight up in the air and slam it down on his head, because that's part of unarmed strikes you can do.
Yep.
For a... Hold on. 15 to hit. Kinetic.
Yes, that hits.
So then I do... I have not... Every time I have attacked with my d6, I rolled a 5 or a 6. That is another 5 for 17 damage.
That kills him. That breaks his neck as you bring your foot down on his helmeted head. It snaps forward, and the top of his forehead touches his chest.
Yeah, whiplash was the cause of death, and then Gorlock is going to move base to base with this dude.
He crumbles into death. I guess you can do that. You moved. You hit once, and then you moved. That brings us to Parlak.
All right. Parlak is going to call on the mystic energies that are surrounding him and let out a burst of healing to all of his allies.
Does that heal stamina?
Oh shit. I forgot about stamina. Maybe I won't do that. It heals hit point damage.
Alright, so don't worry
Because
about
it's
it.
stamina first, and then you lose all your stamina, then you start losing hit points, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's how that works.
Cast haste.
All right, how much? I mean, let's see here. Okay, so nobody's taking hit point damage, so I don't need to do that.
Nope.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna move over here. I think I can move here and have soft cover and like shoot around the corner, right? Is that how this works?
Yep.
I'll take a shot. Let's see if I can actually roll these dice. I cannot. That's 3. I haven't rolled. I don't think I've rolled anything over single digits. Right. Yep.
That's a skill of yours that you have.
You need to play some of the games that require you to roll low.
Ooh, I messed up real quick. Hey, Frakes. Would, I forgot. I still had something clicked. Hold on. Would 4 hit points kept that other goblin alive?
No, he had 4 hit points.
Okay, then I'm good.
Actually, he had 6, but still, you've still murdered the shit out of him. Good murder, bro. Good murder.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot.
And you should feel good about yourselves. These are goblins. They're space goblins. They're vermin and trash that eat people.
They're not vermin and trash, according to Gorlock.
The green boys.
They're
Vermin and trash don't have a whole ship full of people that are college funding for their kids.
No, all those kids are cannibals too.
The other
It's a
kids are why the
community of
kids
cannibals.
are in the hospital.
Eventually, if they eat enough other goblins, they grow into an orc.
That's a common misconception. They turn into a
That's how it works.
hobgoblin. Yeah, so that is Gorlock's turn. Parlak, you went. Now it is Thule's turn. Thule, what do you do with the goblin who seems intent on running away?
It seems intent on running away.
Yep, it was trying to flee.
I'll move to here to open up a obstructed path of bullet,
Oh yeah, clear line of sight.
and I will shoot the guy. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Oh, give me that critical hit.
That is a natural 20. Oh, and this thing has bleed for a critical effect. So my skip shot pistol has a crit bleed 2. I can't remember. Do I double the damage still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still do double damage, and then you also get your critical.
Wham. Fuck yeah. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 damage, and he takes bleed of 2.
Okay, so that is keep me honest on the bleed, but he is not looking good. Phoenix. Sorry, my brain went stupid. Phoenix.
No problem. I will take 2 shots at Gabo number 2 and hit with the first and miss with the second.
All right.
And then a hit of... I rolled a 1 again, and that gives me 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Sonic.
So that was Phoenix. He's still trying to get away. He's bleeding from holes. He's bleeding from his ears. He is looking rough.
So I don't think you'll take that bleed until the start of your turn. You didn't take it when I shot you. So if you already took the 2, you won't take it again.
No, yeah. I'm just being narrative.
No, I'm with you. I just didn't want him to keel over with 2 hit points left and win that way. Or did I did want to win that way. Take more damage.
He's not quite dead yet. He's pretty hardy. He was scared, but he's one of the tougher ones. But that's what makes him smart. Now that was Phoenix. This guy is going to attempt another acrobatics roll. Natural 1.
Oh.
So Gorlock, give me that beautiful bean footage as you scatter his beans across the floor, I'm sure.
Sure, whatever Dave is saying is phenomenal.
Shit, I rolled an 18. So whatever.
Okay.
So you know that scene from Avengers where he grabs Loki by the leg? I grab a mid-cartwheel and start doing that. For another 6. This is dumb. 16 damage.
You leave goblin-shaped stamp mark of blood as you slap him back and forth, busting open his wounds, and he is no more. And I think that's a good spot for us to call it. Y'all made it into the ship. You've got your first room cleared. You got to figure out which way you want to go from here. But yeah, a bunch of goblins on this ship. It's a goblin crawl. Or is it?
Cool.
I mean, they blew that ship up outside. I think somebody else is here.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have blown up their own ship.
Unless they just knew that this was their ship now.
Well, don't put thoughts in my head.
That's what words do. Oh, well, I hope that everyone enjoyed that. It was my first real thrust at
I thought you did good.
It was a lot of first for you tonight, and I think you handled it well.
I enjoyed it.
Handled it immaculately.
Well, thank you.
It was such a wonderfully run game. I wouldn't have thought it was your first time.
Well, it's not the first time I ran a game. Just the first time I ran a Starfinder game live with people that I actually gave a shit what their opinion was.
On maps using the internet.
On maps using the internet, yeah, that's true. That does make it a little more challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. I had fun.
I'm glad. I'm sorry you rolled like garbage.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm sure you
like
used to
garbage. It doesn't matter what we play.
I'm glad you rolled like garbage. It made an interesting story.
I rolled hella good tonight.
Over 40.
Gotta be good at good ab exercise. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Just grunt loudly, expelling all the air out of my lungs every so often with words as I speak. Thank you.
It's worse when you get a cough like that and you freaking get like a cramp and you're like while you're coughing.
Before we go, I want to thank Jeff for drawing the map that we used.
Oh, yeah, I forget you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jeff. It's awesome.
All the assets that we use are Jeff created.
The map
Not
assets.
only Jeff, but literally the Jeff. And if you want to be the Jeff, all you have to do is join us at Patreon/HomebrewDetritus.
You just going right for it, raw dogging that closing.
No, I'm just saying it. I'm putting that in because people might want to be the Jeff.
That's true. We don't expect all of the Jeffs to create assets for our games, but if you've got that talent, we'll use it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said all the assets. I want people to understand the mushroom was me. I drew that. That is my artistic. Don't give that to Jeff.
I'm blowing that up. So,
and that publicly used shield was not my talent. I can't even do that. So I can't take credit for that shield at all.
That's straight off Owlbear Rodeo. Thank you, Owlbear Rodeo, for having a very easy to use user interface that even a caveman like me can figure out. Because I was having fits with another program. It was making me about to not do this.
Well, you say caveman, however, space orc is more appropriate.
Yeah,
you hit shit until it works.
Yeah, that makes it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Space orc. But yeah, so thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in, for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed running it. I hope you guys here in the call in the game enjoyed it, because I had a blast.
I most definitely had a blast. Thank you for running us.
2 weeks, right? 2 weeks, we'll be back.
We'll be back with this in 2 weeks.
This is shaping up to maybe be a 3-session RPG revolver, because we've got to clear out the ship.
Yeah.
And we've got some, I want to do some spaceship combat, because that's why you play Starfinder, so that we can have dogfights in space. So if we can't get to that, the next RPG Revolver Star Junkers, then we're going to have one more episode.
Next time you see us, that will be March the 2nd.
Yeah.
Doing math.
Facts.
Really good,
so yeah, our next Star Junker RPG Revolver Starfinder game. That's a lot of words to describe what dumb shit we're doing here.
Thank you, Star Master.
Star Master.
Not once did anybody say Star Master, show me the room. And that disappoints
Kevin
me.
tried to, but he messed it up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I fucked it up.
Master.
I blame the beer.
Space Master sounds like a vacuum cleaner you bought off the QVC or something.
I think I might call myself Space Master next time, just to fuck with Kevin. Because he'll go, Starman, no, you're Space Master now.
Oh, you put way too much credit into the mental process that goes on here. I don't think that much before words come out of my mouth.
We know.
We are aware. It is obvious.
Anywho,
good night, everybody.
HomebrewDetritus.com. Bye.
Hope you got your money's worth.
www.homebrewdetritus.com. I'm ending the stream now. Goodbye.